I got such a cowlick. Hey. Guys, I meant to do this last night. But, was in the hospital from, like, 9 p.m. to, like, 5:30 a.m. And I just woke up a little over an hour ago, and it's 9:54 a.m. So, yeah, I've only had about 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I'm not going to go into detail in this video on what exactly happened. I will make a separate, I don't want to say video because if I do a video, I'm just going to ramble on forever. I will make a community post here on YouTube and on all my social medias to let you guys know what happened last night. And the horrifying news I got last night. I'll just say it's what I've feared the most. And that is major nerve damage. But enough wasting time. Let's get into this. And the main reason I wanted to do this. I recently claimed to have... let me rephrase it. I actually hit the button on the YouTube video. But as soon as I got the email, I deleted it. I realized after submitting it on the video, I didn't really even submit it, more so just put the claim out there. Well, not claim, but like how I can just say, so it was essentially me going, I own this remote. Like, okay, no, that's a horrible one. What would be a better example? Oh, that's right, Robert left his decks over here. His Yu-Gi-Oh decks. That would be like saying my friend Robert's favorite Blue Eyes deck is mine. The ideology of it, he was really inspired by my old Dragon deck back when I used to duel in Yu-Gi-Oh at a weekly basis, and this is like Pete's video, and not to say it's just a baggie full of cards by any means, no. If anything, it's better quality than mine. They're just two similar things that I jumped the gun on. So, Pete, I wanted to take a second now that I'm not so tired that I'm just mumbling. I'm just dragging my feet, barely getting up here to get some sleep. Yeah, last night, like I said, I'm sorry, last night, why do I keep having this deck in my hand if I'm just going to keep looking at it? Last night, I said, like in a post or something, that I was going to make this video last night. I'm sorry, Pete, I'm sorry, everyone else. I didn't expect to not get home till 5 in the fucking morning. And then didn't realize how tired I'd actually be by the time they released me. I was so exhausted and crap. And they had me underneath so many medications. Well, 2 major medications, but they were so strong that I just, according to my mother, before she left this morning to go with a friend, I was out of it last night. Just in tears, crying about this situation, feeling like crap. If my mother was still here right now, well, I'm saying that like she's dead, but if my mother was still in this house right now at the moment, I would definitely put her on and let you guys hear from her. But I just remember the doctor leaving the room to tell me that horrific news and it being my fears. Hang on a second, I need to get a drink. So yeah, I completely forgot where I was, but Pete, I am sorry. I am gonna be I'm gonna be a man here and be like, hey, well, not be like, but actually go, hey, Furious Pete, I want to apologize to you. Prefer, even if it's just a video chat or something, you know, I would love to just flat out apologize completely, and I would love it to do it to your face, like, I fucked up. I fucked up. And I understand that, guys who watch me and those who commented on Pete's video. Like, I saw some of my fans came from my video and, like, or even my rant and just kind of... I really can't remember too many of them. Last night was a complete blur, but... thank God Mother reminded me of everything. And then everything came flooding back in. Okay, hand, please loosen up. Nope, gotta switch hands. Switch hands. Come on. Loosen up. There. Okay, loosening up somewhat. Anyhow. God. Try to hold it a little bit longer. I'm trying not to make this video super long. Is what I'm trying to get at. That's I just want to get straight to the point. I'm sorry, Pete. I jumped the gun. I want you to know that essentially what I did to your video was... Crap, where did my example go when I tried to record this a few minutes ago and just didn't like where it went? Yeah, okay, so this is a perfect example. My friend Robert left his Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks here. So what happened was, essentially, my original Chug Chug video, which I believe is like, what, 2-month old now, is essentially like my original Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck that I used to duel at tournaments with, which was a... I did 2 different style of dragon decks. I had a 6 samurai deck. I had a Dark Worlds deck. I believe at one point I had a Lightsworn deck. Like, I had all these cool decks. And my friend Robert loves the Blue Eyes White Dragon. My original dragon deck was based off Red Eyes Darkness Metal. I'm trying to help him with his Blue Eyes deck and get it to where it can be a competitive beast. But, essentially my video was my original Red Eyes Darkness Metal deck. And this, not to say Pete's video is just a baggie of cards, but this is essentially Pete. All he did was not only take the idea and use it. Okay, that came off wrong. Not only did he God, no matter how I say it, it's gonna sound wrong. Essentially, he did the idea of the Chug Jug video and using a beer mug as like the big shield thing. And that's all he did. Just like this, the only real similarities we have here in the video are not video, but like with me and Robert, the only similarities between these two decks and my original deck and this deck is really they're both dragons and both utilize light and dark monsters. Really, that's it. Only true connection is the challenge idea of it, the beer mug that was used, and the fact you used the blue drink. If I remember, I went back and watched the video last night. I'm trying to remember that. It's all the small details I can't remember of last night. I can remember crying in my mom's arms about this. Like, I felt like shit after... after realizing completely messing up was the worst thing I could have done. I want to flat out apologize to Pete. I would love to do this in like a video chat. Or hell, if I could find his P.O. box, I would try to like... I don't want to say write because my handwriting's shit, and lately my hand's been locking up and I just haven't been able to write. I couldn't even write down the word case to write down my case number for my bank when we had some theft happen a few weeks ago. I couldn't even fucking write down the number. But I'd be more than willing to type up an apology letter, like legit paragraphs long, or maybe not paragraphs long, but like a paragraph long even 2-3 paragraphs. I would spend as much time as I could to craft this if I could. But these next few weeks, I am going to be so busy. I barely have any time to work on Robert's character, which is my big project to finish right now. So that when we get this 100,000 special, which I'm sorry guys, it has been postponed so much. So let me get in contact with my network and ask them where the original 50K special is. Because they were talking about how they had an employee that had been fired, and the basic gist of it is the employee got pissed off, so he deleted a shit ton of videos of theirs that they were working on, such as commercials for businesses and stuff. And I got lucky, mine wasn't deleted, but they have a new video editor for them, and I guess this guy has been like dicking around with them or something, because he's had shit for commercials he was supposed to have done like days ago and still hasn't completed, I guess. Which, whatever, I'm not going to give Donovania for shit. Donovania shit for it. I'm a patient guy. You guys have been patient with me for this long. A little bit longer to make sure the product's good and that we can actually put out a decent video. That's more so the ideology of it. I would much rather take more time to get something done if it's going to get done right. Because like my father taught me, if you're going to do something right, do it right the first time. And your dumbass won't have to keep going back and redoing it when it's less effort to just take a little more time the first time to do it right. And he's right. My God, like, my schooling is like the exact example. I need another quick shot of water. So, like, my schooling. I consistently went to high school every day till a quarter of the way into my sophomore year. That is the time a shit ton of bullying happened. And I tried to kill myself 6 times, 7 times a week for about 3-4 weeks. And you can ask my mother, I went through a whole month of attempting. She never sent me to the hospital. I told her I'd never forgive her if she did. But there would always be something there stopping me. This channel has become my baby. It has become the thing I'm super proud about. It is crazy to imagine someone like me, who rarely does edits in his videos, always is shooting from his phone at this point, because all my fucking cameras were stolen except my GoPro. And I like to be able to see where the camera is aiming and where everything is, but fuck the phone. Okay, it's just an unknown caller. Whatever, this is unprofessional, but fuck it, I'm trying to end off the video and not make it super long. So, again, I want to apologize to Furious Pete. Again, I don't know if I said it in this video. I've had to re-record this so many times because nothing's came out the right way, and it's always come out longer than I like. But, Pete, if one thing you take away from this video, understand that... Oh yeah, I did the analogy. But understand that as soon as I got that email to fill out the form, I deleted it. I had realized within like the first 10 minutes my fucking mistake. And if it's still put a strike on your channel, Pete, get a hold of me. Let's both of us get a hold of YouTube together, and let's get this removed. You don't deserve it. You've been through enough in life. We've both been through a ton of shit in our lives. You've made a brand for yourself. You've made a lifestyle that has made you, even though you have certain ailments, technically more healthier than me. You know? I'd love to take some fitness tips from you anytime, Pete. Really would. anyone who's seen success in weight loss and muscle gain, I'd love to learn their secrets and stuff. But, yeah. That's the whole gist of it. I wanted to apologize. If Pete's willing to give me the time of day and do a video chat to apologize, perfectly fine. Even if it's just like 2-3 minutes that he has to set aside to do it, I'll make it as quick as possible if I have to. But hang on. So sorry, that's the that was the neurology center. I just told them real quick that I was kind of busy at the moment and took down their number. Anyhow, in closing, I made a mistake. I hope, Pete, that my fans and people who... I don't want to insult my fans, say blindly follow me without like getting to know me first, but I guess that's the terminology you'd use. I don't want to insult my fans or anything. Like, don't take it wrong. I love my fans. I love all, 129,000 at the moment. It's amazing that they're giving me the opportunity to entertain all of you here on YouTube and to be a content creator. But I made a mistake. I made a mistake both as a person and as a fellow content creator. And I'm not afraid to admit it. There's a lot of people out there that'll shift the blame, that'll like do a bunch of bullshit to avoid just pretty much accepting, hey, I fucked up. You just gotta learn from your mistake. And I hope that, really hope that none of this stuff deters me too much from doing what I love. And that is producing the best content I can, given the time constraints I have, given the mental debilitations I have that sometimes keep me from doing what I love. And if you guys want to hear out my problems, because it really helped more so with me kind of loosening up, and I'd like to open up to you guys, but I've got so much shit right now, so much testing that's going to happen in the future and shit. I will be in Detroit for, I'm just going to say CCon, but if you guys know about my secondary channel, then you know what I'm talking about. You know, Element 420, CN, or, you know, just to give you guys an idea. Shit. Did I actually show the pens, or did I? Fuck it, you know what? You get the idea. I'll be both at the Cup and at the Con. That's not changing. I plan on meeting fans there of that channel. And then the Airsoft Fatty channel, I've got a lot of phone calls to make to local ordinance and stuff, because I want to set up a huge public graduation party for fans to come up and meet up at like a park or something. I would love to do that. I'd love to pack up, you know, a nice, they got like charcoal grills and stuff, like pack shit ton of charcoal, burgers and shit, and just have a big ass cookout at a park or something. Or better yet, yo, that beach would be nice. I mean, you can't grill on the beach, but like a shit ton of chips and like, we'll figure something out. But just real quick for my last 20 seconds, I'm sorry, Pete, for what I did. I messed up. If you could forgive me, that'd be great. If not, it's up to you. Ball's in your court. I look up to you kind of in a way now, with a sense of I could become strong like this guy and I can produce quality content. I just gotta grow as a creator and grow as a person. Thank you guys, and have a good day. I want to end it on the same year as today. It's 2018.